Let's take a look at the preview to episode 4 of Masters of the Air and see what clues reveal themselves.
She's your guide, and you will do what she says.
From the previous episode, William Quinn was forced into a heartbreaking decision in the plane and then bailing out before landing in Belgium, is now trying to evade capture with the help of the underground resistance in Belgium. One of the leaders informed Quinn last episode that he could be turned over as a POW or try to get back to England. However, if captured, could be subject to death immediately. So you can only imagine how his mind must be on constant alert for who to trust and German infiltrators.
Get your things, boys. Going home.
All these new faces.
Major Egan, Major Clever.
The boys that landed in Africa are on their way home. How much of the episode will take place from that base in Africa will be interesting, as history tells us that they were there for about a week. We are also introduced to who we assume will be a prominent character going forward, Robert Rosie Rosenthal. We hear Bucky mention new faces as well, which has to be so difficult for the crews that made it back from Regensburg, knowing now of all the crews that did not return, and must bring in these new crews into the Brotherhood.
You might be the last pretty face I ever see.
Feels like we're actually going to do something.
You'll do something, all right.
Here's maybe the first clue of John Bucky Egan's confidence and optimism beginning to wane. The mindset of his character will be fascinating to watch, as his personality is so important for the group, yet maybe the reason he begins to become unhinged.
For the fellows who aren't here tonight, who should have been.
Germans have tried many ways to infiltrate our network.
Again, the episode will for sure feature Quinn and his attempt to evade capture. Who took the gunshot? A German infiltrator, perhaps?
Go down, they won't remember us either. You never existed, Buck.
We hear again Bucky verbalizing his thoughts of perhaps demise, or profound grief and irony that they just lost some of their best friends, yet are now at a party.
What happened to Babyface? Is he dead?
Finally, we end with Quinn, who has met up with Charles Bailey, the waist gunner from their B-17, on a train with an ominous view out the window. Other highlights from the trailer are the views of Bucky perhaps getting a pass to London and meeting a girl. This psychological extremes from air battle and likelihood of death compared to dressing up and being in London or at a party is something that no other branch of the military experience in World War II. How do these men keep getting back in the plane? I expect this psychological conundrum will be explored more in this episode and future episodes as we begin to see the early signs of PTSD, or what was commonly referred to as combat fatigue back then. No signs of air battle in this teaser, however the description does mention that Bremen is the target again. Enjoy episode 4 of Masters of the Air, premiering on Friday, February 9th on Apple TV+.